Well, howdy there, pluckers. Ivor Sawfingers back with you again with the first lesson for 2025. So happy new year to you all. And this is going to be a lesson on a song called Rags to Riches from Tony Bennett from circa 1953, I think it was. Okay, hopefully you will have seen my playthrough demo version I did at the back end of 2024. Okay. So we're going to hopefully teach you what I played in that playthrough. So standard tuning, no capos, doing it in the key of D, which is the same key as the original recording. Okay, so let's get to it and break it down for you then. So it's a fairly straightforward number. Some of the chords may be slightly tricky fingering wise, but I've got some options for you anyway. So starting off with the intro. And this is quite a big band number, typical of that period in time. You know, most of the singers had a big orchestra or band behind them. So this is a very simplified version, okay, for a single acoustic. Okay, so it starts off. The intro is what I've done with it is this little build up to start with, and it's all on the A string, the 5th string, and it's open 5th string, 1st fret. 5th string, 2nd fret, 5th string, 3rd fret, 4th fret, all on the 5th string. And it's like, right, okay, you can do, I'm using all the fingers I've got here that's available, but you could use one finger, whichever you fancy, okay. So that's the first bit, and then it goes into a D chord, and you play the D string, 4th string on its own, and then the chord. So it goes, that 4th string chord. Now we've got this brass bits going on. Two lots around the chords, right? And the chords are D, a B minor 7, an E minor, and an A7, that's an A chord with the 3rd string open. 2nd on the 4th, 2nd on the 2nd, 5 downwards. Okay, and the B minor 7th is that, the way I'm playing. It's a bar chord. I'm only barring the first 5 strings. I'm not bothering, I'm not playing the bottom E string. Okay, 5 downwards with a bar, and then the 2nd finger is playing the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, the B string, and my 3rd finger is playing the 4th fret of the D string, the 4th string. Okay, 5 downwards. Should sound like that. If you can't manage that, just play a simplified B minor, like that. 4 downwards if you're playing this. Okay, so you've got the 2nd fret of the top E string, 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and then 4th fret of the 4th string and 3rd string with the 3rd finger and pinky. Okay, 4 downwards. So you go. That is a simplified version of this. And the last D, go back to the D and you just stop, single strum. Pause, and then we've got the first line of the verse. Now, what I did with this was I accompanied myself with reinforcement because my singing's not that good, so I played along with the melody. Okay, so if you don't have to do that, you can just sing it. Okay, but because I've got a weak voice, I like to put that in because it's quite important part of the song, recognisable part of the song. So I thought it'd be best if I reinforced it, so I just play the melody line underneath it. So it's open 4th string, 4th fret of the 4th string, 2nd on the 3rd, 3rd fret of the 2nd string, so you've got 2nd fret of the 2nd string, top E string, so you've got, then you go back to that 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and then we go to an E minor. Okay, so it goes, I know I'd go from rags to riches. Okay, then we go to an A7 as per the intro chords, which is, sorry, and I go from rag to riches. A7, if you would only say you did care. Then we get this chord rundown. It goes D, and then the way I play it is a C6, and then a B7. Quite a nice little rundown that. The C6, if you can't, if you've never played one before, it's slightly unusual. It's like an A minor shape, so you make an A minor as usual, but you add your pinky to the 5th string, the A string, on the 3rd fret. Okay, and you play 5 all the way down to 1. It's quite a pleasant chord. Okay, and then you've got the standard B7 to follow. 1st fret, 4th string, 1st finger, 2nd fret of the 5th string, 2nd finger, 2nd fret of the 3rd string, 3rd finger, and 2nd fret of the top E string with your pinky 5 downwards, B7. Okay, so far you've got this coming out of the intro. You go stop a single stroke on the D. I know I go from rag to riches. If you would only say you care. As far as we've got, right? Now when you play this chord, the C, when you play the D, you hit this D string, then strum the chord. Then on the C6, you play the 5th string on the 3rd fret on its own, strum the chord, and then the B7, you play that 2nd on the 5th. So you've got that little rundown. Okay? Then we go back to the E minor again. So it goes care. And though my pocket may be E minor empty, A7, I'd be a million. It's D. Right, so that's the verse, okay? So let's do it all the way from the beginning, slowly. I know I go from rag to riches. If you would only say you care. And though my pocket may be empty, I'd be a millionaire. Right, now, there's a couple of things now. On that C6, if you find that difficult to play, just play a standard C chord. So you go D, C, accentuate that 3rd on the 5th, single note. Okay, so if you can't manage that one, just play a standard C. It's subtly different, but I prefer the C6 personally, but it's a personal preference, okay? So when you get to the end of the song and it goes, I'd be a millionaire, E minor, and then stop on the D again. So it's D, E minor, D, stop. Okay? So once again, all the way from the beginning to the end of the 1st verse, and then we'll go into the 2nd verse. Okay? I know I go from rag to riches. If you would only say you care. And though my pocket may be empty, I'd be a millionaire. Okay, so you end up that D, E minor, back to D, stop, and then we'll repeat the another verse. Starts exactly the same, different words. My clothes may still be torn and tattered, same as it was before. But my heart, I'll be a king. Same as usual. Your love is all I'd ever. And this is where it changes. For the second verse, you go to the E minor, matter, and you don't immediately go to the A7. You stay longer on the E minor. So you got that. Your love that ever mattered. It's everything. Okay, so you end up on the A7. Okay, so the second verse, my clothes may still be torn and tattered, but in my heart I'd be a king. Your love is all that ever matters. Stay there. It's everything. So, then we go into the middle section of the song, okay, a bridge section of the song. This is fairly simple. It's mainly D and A7. So, open your arms and open the door to every treasure that I'm hoping for. Hold me and kiss me and tell me you're mine evermore. Okay, so it's mainly D, A7, D, A7, and then back to D. Okay, so it comes out of that second verse where everything. So D, open your arm, A7, and you open the door to every treasure. Back to D, I'm hoping for. Hold me and kiss A7 and tell me you're mine ever. D, E minor, D. That's that D, E minor, D. Stop again, okay? And then we're off into another verse, right? Must I forever be a beggar? Same as usual. Whose golden dreams will not come true? Or will I go from rag to riches there? A7, all my fate is up to you. Okay, now what happens then? It does basically the middle section as an instrumental, the bridge section. So it comes out of that third verse. My face is up to you. But da, 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 da. Now what I did on my playthrough was when you come out of that third verse, my fate is up to you. I did the usual D to E minor to D, stop, and then I did that little build up again. That bit, just that little run up we started the song with. Fifth string building up, open, first, second, third, fourth. Then we're going into the bridge section. Ba 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 ba. Okay, so that's how I got into it. So the third verse, go through the third verse, and we'll do the third verse, the little ending turn around, and then we're going into the bridge section, but as an instrumental. Okay. So it goes, must I forever be a beggar, whose golden dreams will not come true? Or will I go from rag to riches? Our fate is up to you. Ba 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 ba. going into verse 4, okay, which is the last verse, okay. Got the idea? Must I forever be a big girl whose golden dreams will not come true? Or will I go from rag to riches? Stop on A7. My fate is up to you. Okay, so what I did then was, when it comes to my fate is up to you, and what I did then was basically do the intro. So it's exactly the same as the intro. And that's the end of the song. Okay, so the last verse, after you come out of the instrumental mid-bridge section, it stops on it. I must forever be a big girl whose golden dreams will not come true. Or will I go from rag to riches? Stop on the A7. My fate is up to you. Build up. Got it? Hopefully I didn't confuse you too much with that. It's so basically the song is played like intro. Do the intro sort of twice, and then you do the first verse, second verse, then you do the bridge section, then you do verse 3, then you do another bridge section but with instrumental, not singing the words, okay, then you do verse 4 and finish. Got the idea? If in doubt, watch my playthrough or the original by Tony Bennett for the arrangement. Okay, well, I hope that made sense to you anyway. Thanks very much for watching this, and I'll see you in the next video, whatever that might be. Bye for now.